across the night, drawing all our memories into gentle light. The sim sweeps soft in the quiet glow, reminding me of things I never meant to show. And though the silence pulls us far apart, there's still a rhythm, no going Paper lights beneath the rain tonight, floating through the shadows with a fragile light. Even when the city hides you from my sight, hope keeps shining soft but bright. Paper lights beneath the rain so near, whispering the parts of you I still hold dear. Some lights grow stronger when the storms appear. Yours is the one I still draw near. Paper lights still glowing. Neon drips slowly down the window glass, echoing the nights we used to let pass. Faint hum lightly in a fragile line, tracing all the pieces I pretended were fine. But even in the stillness where shadows hide, there's a trembling warmth that won't leave my side. Silent neon reverie in the air, pulling every heartbeat from the quiet glare. Even when the dark feels too much to bear, hope keeps flickering like it's always there. Silent neon reverie in the glow, showing me the paths I used to fear to know. Guitar notes shimmer in a gentle sweep, falling like a memory I couldn't keep. The rhythm settles with a softened beat, turning broken echoes into something sweet. And even when the quiet feels too deep, your warmth returns in every sound I keep. Silent neon reverie in the air, pulling every heartbeat from the quiet glare. Even when the dark feels too much to bear, hope keeps flickering like it's always there. Silent neon reverie in the glow, showing me the paths I used to fear to know. Some lights fade slow but never disappear. They wait in the silence until we draw near. Guitar lines shimmer in a fragile sweep, pulling back the sorrow I meant to keep. Each note trembling in a silver haze, holding on to stories we forgot to phrase. Even when the weight begins to rise, your warmth lingers softly in disguise. Echoes under midnight glass, still clear, falling through the dark like they're meant to appear. Even when the silence grows too near, hope keeps whispering that I'm still here. Echoes under midnight glass, in light, painting all the fragments, turning into night. Not every memory fades away. Some stay glowing in a subtle sway. Echoes under midnight glass, and they stay. Sin paths breathe in a trembling way, lifting memories we tried to save. Even when the night feels too confined, your warmth echoes in the back of my mind. Soft echo on the waterline tonight, rippling through the dark in a gentle light. Even when the world slips out of sight, hope keeps floating, holding me upright. Soft echo on the waterline so clear, telling me the quiet still brings you near. Guitar notes fall like a fragile tear, tracing every moment you once drew near. The drum machine pulses in a mellow drift, raising all the weight I could not lift. Even when the quiet starts to ache, your voice shapes the calm I long to make. Soft echo on the waterline tonight, rippling through the dark in a gentle light. Even when the world slips out of sight, hope keeps floating, holding me upright. Soft echo on the waterline so clear, telling me the quiet still brings you near. Some echoes stay, even when we fall, reminding us we never lost it Soft winds move through the empty streets, carrying the echo of familiar beats. Smage hum low like a distant plea, tracing shadows where your warmth used to be. But even in the drift where endings cling, I feel the flutter of a fragile wing. Glass wings in the quiet, holding on, shining through the dusk, though the light is gone. Even in the dark where the fears belong, something in their glow keeps me strong. Glass wings in the quiet, faint but still beating. Shimmer on cold glass, moments of memory I wished would last. Sin swells drift in a trembling glow, holding every detail only hearts can know. And though the silence feels too wide, I still feel you standing at my side. Echoes on a silver window fall, tracing soft reminders of what we recall. Even when the night builds a darker wall, your warmth keeps breaking through it all. Echoes on a silver window stay, guiding me gently through the gray. Guitar strings bloom like a quiet breath, soft enough to stir what the silence left. A drum machine beats in a steady tone, rebuilding every place I thought was gone. Even in the spaces where shadows gather, your voice carries me a little farther. Echoes on a silver window fall, tracing soft reminders of what we recall. Even when the night builds a darker wall, your warmth keeps breaking through it all. Echoes on a silver window stay. Some echoes don't fade, they just shift form, and suddenly the quiet feels warm. Echoes, still shining in the glass. Echoes, still shining in the glass.